知らない天井だ。Good morning, guys. So today is April 20th, 2025. It's technically Easter Sunday. It's also 420. So, you know, it's the holiest of days. So today is the perfect time to do my Sound Euphonium pilgrimage 2.0. Today we're going to be doing mostly locations from season 2 and season 3. By the way, if you haven't seen my previous video, that would explain why I'm here in this Sound Euphonium themed hotel room. So here's the thing. I have 2 missions today, aside from just simply visiting the locations that I've planned out. The first mission is this. So I brought a disposable camera from the US. The reason is, so I'm gonna be trying to take pictures of some of the locations today with a disposable film camera because it's kind of a reference to Mayu. Since in season 3, Mayu, one of the few things that she admits that she is really into is taking pictures. She doesn't like taking pictures of herself or being in pictures at all, but she likes taking pictures and she uses a film camera. I don't have the money for a film camera, but I have money for a disposable camera. And I even found a purple wrist strap, which is very similar to Mayu. My outfit today is a little inspired by Mayu as a whole. I found this wristwatch at Daiso last night. I'm also wearing this Sound Euphonium 3 t-shirt that I got from the Kyoani shop. My second mission is this guy. This is a Sound Euphonium themed Goshuincho or Goshuin stamp book. And if you don't know what that is, basically at shrines, maybe at temples too, but at Shinto shrines, I think, mainly, you can get stamps where they'll actually stamp a page in your book and also use a calligraphy brush to write, I think, the date as well. So it's pretty cool. There are 4 main shrines in Sound Euphonium, including Sound Euphonium 3, where it's introduced that Sally herself, my favorite character, lives at a shrine. So I have actually already visited the 3 other shrines in my previous Sound Euphonium pilgrimage video, but today we're gonna be visiting Sally's shrine as well. So I'm gonna try to get 4 shrine stamps in this book. Those are my 2 missions for today, other than just visiting, I think, the 10 or 15 locations I have planned. And I only have today to do it. And I know in my last video, I kind of teased that the forecast said it was gonna rain today, and thankfully, it is cloudy, it is like kind of overcast. Thankfully, I think the chances of rain are like 10% or less, so it might still rain, but it might actually not rain, like I'm really excited about, because I've been so worried about it raining this entire week leading up to this trip. Also, while I'm here, I did add my own message to the Sound Euphonium hotel room exchange note. So if you come stay in this hotel room, you can find my note. But without any further ado, let's get to the pilgrimage. The first location is from season 3. Okay, so I am walking to Shichijo Station on the way to go to Sanjo Station to get to the actual Sound Euphonium location, which is going to be Cafe Alpen Rose. And if you don't remember what Cafe Alpen Rose is, in episode, I think episode 7 of Sound Euphonium season 3, Kumiko and Hazuki go to this cafe after they visit the college fair. So we're gonna go there for some breakfast because it's almost 8 a.m. So good time to get some breakfast. Wow, this is the Kamo River. And there is Shichijo Station. So I'm testing this new camera setup that's hands-free. So we'll see how it works. Hopefully it's not too shaky. I think we're coming up on it. Yeah, here it is. Okay. Okay, that was super nice actually. Good breakfast. I asked them if they had a lot of foreign UFO fans coming, and they said, yeah, there's like people from America, from Germany, from Taiwan, they said, and they let me take pictures, which was super nice of them. I could have gotten the melon soda and the ice cream float that Hazuki and Kumiko ate in the show, but it's like 8 in the morning. I didn't really feel like my stomach was up for that task. But now we're on our way back to Sanjo Station, and we're gonna take the Keihan line. I think we're basically gonna be taking the Keihan line for most of today, if not all of today. But we're gonna take it to Demachiyanagi Station, and I think you guys might recognize that location right off the bat. Okay, so this is Demachiyanagi Station. Might not recognize it yet, but if I cross the street, and if we look back, this is the station that Kumiko comes out of to go visit Asuka in season 3, episode 10. Let's continue down here. This is the Kawai bridge, I believe. But we're gonna come back here in a second. We're going to first go to Demachi Shotengai Shopping Street, which Kumiko passes through on her way to Asuka's apartment. And if you're a fan of Tamako Market, it's also the shopping street that Tamako Market is based on. But now it's a UFO location, which makes it extra cool. And there it is. All right, I'm gonna take a quick picture of it with my disposable camera and we'll be on our way. Looks like the Tobidashi signs for Tamako Market are still up here. That's pretty cool. And I just saw someone put this down. This is the Tamako Market exchange notebook. I did write in this last time, but probably can't find it. There's a lot of books. I don't know why that store has movie posters, but I mean, that's a pretty cool theme. Unfortunately, I don't have too much time to like go look around that shopping street and buy something, because I have to go back to the hotel and check out of my beautiful San Euphonium hotel. If you do come here, I do recommend shopping around if the stores are open. Obviously, I came here a little early. But last time I did buy some dango from a local mochi shop. Okay, but now it's time to go back to the station. We're gonna cross the Kawai Bridge again. Pretty nice view of the Kamogawa Delta or the Kamogawa River. If you've seen Tamako Love Story, you probably recognize those rocky steps there. And here is the Kawai Bashi Bridge, or the Kawai Bridge. Kumiko runs across this bridge in episode 10 in what I call the Makunaritai 2.0 scene. And she comes to a stop basically right here, I think. All right, let's take a few snapshots with my disposable camera. Oh, this is a really nice looking park actually, just in general. This seems like a really cool place to hang out, especially if the weather permits. Okay, it's time to say goodbye to the UFO Hotel. Goodbye. Checkout time is in 5 minutes, so I gotta get out of here. But yeah, it was very fun to stay in this last night. Goodbye, Kumiko. Bye, Sapphire. Bye, Hazuki. Bye, Reina. Let's get out of here. So right after we check out, though, we're gonna go see the Kyoto Tower. Obviously, last time they had UFO merch at the Kyoto Tower observation deck. We'll see if they have more this time. I think they do, but we'll see. If I'm not mistaken, I think they got rid of all the sound euphonium stuff, at least decoration-wise. We'll see if they still have any merch, but I think that might be a little unlikely. Yeah, this is a crazy bird's eye view of Kyoto Station. Actually, I think this direction is where Uji is. Somewhere down there. Okay, so they actually did have sound euphonium stuff. I got some. They also had the sound euphonium coins that you can purchase through like a vending machine, and then you can get them engraved with the date of your visit and your name or whatever else you want to put on it. So I got that as well. So now, I think I need to double check my schedule, but I think we're going to be going down to Kohata Station now. Or not Kohata Station. We're going to go to the Kohata Shrine. So we're going to have to go onto the Keihan line and go not to Kohata Station, but to Obaku Station. Okay, so I'm at Obaku Station, right in front of Nakaji Bakery, but it's closed today. We're actually going to keep going to Uji Shrine, or sorry, Kohata Shrine. I gotta remember that I have 2 missions at the Kohata Jinja, or Kohata Shrine. And that's 1, take some disposable camera pictures, which is kind of scary, because I don't know if I'm even taking good pictures until I can get those developed. And I gotta get a Goshuin if it's available. Alright, so I just paid my respects to the shrine at the offering box, and now I'm gonna go see if I can ask for a goshuin. See you guys on the other side. I just got out of the Kohata shrine. I didn't want to do too much vlogging there, just out of respect. But yeah, it was nice. I got the goshuin. They didn't put it in my book though for me, but they put it like in a little envelope. They also gave me this little like flyer. I don't know what this is for, but it's kind of cute. They had a little display of Euphonium 3, a Euphonium 3 poster. They had the Emma that appears in the show. And they even had a little acrylic stand of Sally, the same one that I have. So just FYI, if you come here and there's like nobody at the window or at the counter, on the right, there's like a little intercom doorbell button. And there's a sign that says, please feel free to press this button if you need anything. So yeah, after I pressed it, a lady came out to the window and I just told her, goshuin onegaishimasu. For this shrine's goshuin, it's pre-printed for the most part. The stamp and most of the calligraphy is pre-printed, but what they do right in front of you is write in the correct date. But I would say this was a pretty successful haul. I gotta remember that I have 2 missions. Except for the fact that I forgot to take the disposable camera pictures. Damn it. We're going back. Okay, went back and did it. I'll try not to forget that again. But now, I do want to get some lunch. It's already like 1 p.m. There's a lunch place that I was looking at because I saw it in an Uji City brochure, but I'm not sure if it's still open for lunch. We'll see. I don't know if, I don't really have a plan B, but we'll see. Okay, sorry guys, I had to take a little bit of a break from filming because my camera was basically out of battery, or my phone. But recap, I traveled to Uji Station. I got lunch at this cool udon place that had matcha udon, which is a gimmick. It didn't really taste like matcha, but it was good udon. And just now, I just got back from the Agata shrine, Agata Jinja, and I got 1 disposable camera picture. So that's taken care of. And I got a goshuin. Now the goshuin was interesting. This one was done by this dude who was actually kind of stern with me. He had me present my goshuin show for him and turn to the page I wanted to get stamped. And I originally turned it left to right, and he got kind of mad at me. And he was like, it's right to left. Well, he said it in Japanese. And so I finally turned it the right way. And this one, he actually stamped it and hand did all the calligraphy, and I'll show what it looks like on screen. But it was very cool to watch. And just a random thing, for some reason, because I went to the Uji City Tourist Information Center next to the Keihan station, Keihan Uji station, and they did not have any of the San Euphonium Butai Tambo pilgrimage maps, official pilgrimage maps. But for some reason, this shrine had a bunch of them. So I asked if I could take one, and he let me. So now we're gonna go to the Uji River. There's a couple locations near the Uji River that are gonna be pretty interesting for you guys. So here we are at the Uji River. And right here is the Asagiri Bridge. You might recognize this spot as the spot where Kumiko and Reina watched the fireworks together in episode 1 of season 2. So I was just talking about the Butai Temple map I got from the Agata shrine, but I just saw these posted just on the board right by the Uji River. So if you can't find a copy for yourself, you can find them right here. And this udon shop just has these wall scrolls here, which is pretty cool. I was just in the Uji Tourist Information Center that's along the Uji River. And they are also out of the Butai Temple maps. So it looks like if you want one, you gotta go to Agata Shrine. But they do have a lot of the UFO cutouts there. I took a video of it. And the exchange notebook, I think it's on number like 72 or something. The one on the table there was totally filled up, so I couldn't even add my own message there. So anyway, to continue our journey, we're gonna go down this road behind me to go to Kumiko's bench. Wow, looks like there's no one there yet. And there's the perfect shot of it, especially with no people. Fortunately, I am here right after cherry blossom season, so it's not the most picturesque time to take a picture of this bench or to take pictures in general, but still pretty cool. So just as a recap, we were over there at the Asagiri Bridge. We came this way, passed by the Uji City Information Center. We came up here to the Kumiko's bench. And we're gonna keep going down that path and cross over this bridge. I forgot what that bridge is called. And then this is the Uji Park, but this is where Kumiko and Reina have their river walk date in episode 5 of season 3. And then I believe that is, wait, that's the Asagiri Bridge. That's the Kisen Bridge. I think I accidentally called that the Asagiri Bridge. But that's the Kisen Bridge. That's the Asagiri Bridge, otherwise known as the Bucho Shikakubashi, or Failure of a President Bridge. So yeah, let's go check those places out. Some guy started taking pictures of the Kumiko bench right after I left, which is fun. Funny thing is, there's a bunch of benches that look very similar along this river. And it's funny that that's the bench. That is not a special bench at all. I'm so happy it's not raining. And it's also kind of starting to clear up too, the clouds, which is great. So this is along Kumiko and Reina's Riverwalk date. I don't know the exact spot for where some of the shots in the show were taken, but I do think it's on this side. And there's the Asagiri Bridge right there. My guess it's around here, so I think I'm gonna just find a spot. And there is the Bucho Shikaku Bridge. I think it's pretty iconic by now. Failure of a president. Okay, there is a shrine, but first, we're gonna go this way actually to see a UFO location that I have never actually looked at up close. This is a spot that is very important to Reina. And I actually at one point got this one mixed up with the Asagiri Bridge, the Bucho Shikaku Bridge. But this is an important location for Reina for a different reason. It's actually the location where Reina and Taki reunited when Reina was in middle school after she met him when she was like a little girl. So as you can see, there's a lot of bridges in San Euphonium that are really important. A lot of important things happen at bridges, which I guess that makes sense metaphorically. It's interesting this is a road that people can drive down. Because it does not look like a road. Really beautiful here. Can't believe I've never come here before. I gotta be honest, I don't know how Reina and Taki had a conversation here. It's so loud. Okay, let's now head to the Uji Shrine and the Ujikami Shrine and get some pictures but more importantly, the Go Shrine. And now I know because of the last shrine, what's the correct placement of the Go Shrine, which page, what direction the book goes in. So I will not make that mistake again. I know I've said this multiple times already, but I'm so happy. It's like a decent day outside. There's no rain. The skies are slightly clearing up a little bit. It's still pretty cloudy, but it's a very pleasant day. I definitely lucked out. Okay, so Uji Jinja was kind of interesting. I did get the Goshuin-cho, or the Goshuin stamp. For the Goshuin, they did it behind closed doors. So they did do hand calligraphy and a real stamp, but I didn't get to see them do it. I handed them my book, they went inside, and they came back with it on a tray, which was interesting. They all have a different way of doing it. Gotta go to the Ujikami Jinja now and see how they do it. So I got 3 out of 4 Goshuins so far. Pretty good. You know, visiting all these shrines, it genuinely feels like I'm on like a holy pilgrimage. But no, it's just an anime pilgrimage. But hey, I'm learning more about Japanese culture, so I think that's pretty cool. Damn, I got there too late. They're already closed for the day. It's like 4:30 or something right now. That's disappointing. But I just got 3 out of 4. And to be fair, they didn't really go inside Ujikami Jinja in the show. They just like walked past it. So I'm okay with just having Kohata Jinja, Ujikami Jinja, and Agata Jinja. Those are probably the most important ones anyway. Maybe next time. Next time I come to Japan. Okay, before the sun goes down, there's like 3 more spots I want to visit. One of them is kind of optional. 2 of them, I think we should definitely try to get there before the sun goes down. So right by Keihan Uji Station, this is the newly established Chazuna Uji Tea Museum and Community Park. And this is a really, really nice place. I've never been before because I think this was established very recently. I'll put the dates on the screen, but yeah. And also earlier today, when I passed by it, it looked like they were having like a food stall festival kind of thing, but I guess it's already over. But we're here for a very specific reason. So let's go right up to the museum. So this is the site of the recently established Kyoto Animation Arson Memorial Monument. Definitely wanted to make a point to visit it today, pay my respects, and give a tribute to all the people who passed away due to that terrible incident. May they all rest in peace and may their wills live on. Obviously, their work has left a profound impact on all of us. Literally, if it weren't for their work, I wouldn't be here right now. So I'm so grateful for everything they contributed to the works we all love from Kyoto Animation. ご冥福をお祈りします。So the very last location that we're going to be visiting is a very important location in season 2 of San Euphonium. I didn't intend it to be the last location I visit today, but I kind of forgot about it earlier today, so now it is the last thing. But I think it's kind of appropriate for it to be the last thing because this scene takes place during sunset and it's almost nearly sunset. I do wish I could have had time to visit that new museum, Chazuna. It looks really cool and really nice, but obviously it's almost sunset. I need to go back to the hotel eventually and get my luggage and then meet up with some friends in Osaka for the rest of my trip. But because like I said earlier, this is the only day that I have time to do this San Euphonium pilgrimage. I hope in the future, I think probably my next San Euphonium pilgrimage, whenever I end up finding time to do that, I'm gonna try to make it like a 2 or 3 day trip. Not necessarily like 2 or 3 times the amount of locations to visit, but just like 2 or 3 more days just to like take it in slower and, you know, make it feel more like a pilgrimage rather than just me like running from one location to the next all day. Yeah, I think that'll be really nice. So hopefully I can do that next time. But yeah, we are coming up towards this final location. Okay, so this is the Ujikami Suikan Bridge from season 2. I think you guys should be able to recognize it. It's a pretty iconic location for the Kumiko and Asuka storyline. This is where Kumiko and Asuka sit by the river, and Kumiko asks Asuka to play Hibike Euphonium for her. And this is also when Asuka tells Kumiko, you're such a euphonium. You're so eupho-y, Kumiko. Eupho boy. So here's the location. This is really sick. I'm pretty sure it is steep. So I'm gonna be careful not to kill myself here. I'm just gonna take a seat. I'm pretty sure this is a shot in the show. And here's what it looks like. This is crazy. This is really cool. Honestly, this place is so steep. I can't believe Asuka brought her $1,000 euphonium or $1,000 musical instrument here because I literally just a second ago dropped my phone. Yeah, I guess anime isn't always super realistic. Huh. All right, I think this is a perfect place to take my final disposable camera shots. Got my disposable camera right here. I do have like 6 exposures left, so I could take some more, maybe near the Ujikami bridge, the Umakunaritai bridge. But yeah, this is really cool. I think for now, this is it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. This is gonna be my second San Euphonium pilgrimage video on this channel. And I think we're ending it on a good place. There might be some extra footage right after this clip, but until the next video, thank you so much for watching. Have an awesome day. Hey guys, so I'm now back in America, so let's go over all the merch that I brought home from my San Euphonium pilgrimage. We're to start with the Butai Tambo map that I got from the Agata shrine. As you can see, Mayu's on the cover, so it's up to date for season 3. And on the back, we have a bunch of advertisements for the various San Euphonium events that were going around in Uji from like last year, 2024. See, August 1st to November 30th. So obviously I was a little late for this, but it was nice that at least at the Agata shrine, they were still giving out these brochures for fans. But anyway, this is the Butai Tambo map. So it's pretty cool. All the scenes from season 1 up to season 3. They have 19 scenes here laid out and where you can go find them. So that's pretty cool. Maybe for the next pilgrimage I do, I can just follow this. Next up is all the stuff that I got from the Kyoto Tower observation deck. So first up we have this Kumiko coaster, rubber coaster. There's also a magnet on the back so you can throw it up on your refrigerator, I guess. Then we have these metal, I think they call these head marks, but we have one for the most recent San Euphonium 3 collaboration with the Kyoto Tower Hotel. And then we have this one of the Keihan Railway and Hibike Euphonium 2022 collaboration visual, which I think is super cute. And then I got this coin from the coin vending machine, and on the back it's engraved with my name and the date that I visited. And because I bought this, I got to take 2 cards for free from the register, and I obviously had to pick Kumiko and Reina. On the back it says, for Kumiko it says, Kita Uji Faito, and for Reina it says, Zenkoku Kin Tori ni ikimasu. So that's what I got at the Kyoto Tower observation deck. I also wanted to show you guys my Goshuin again. So this is the Goshuin book that I brought, and again it's accordion style. So you can see this is the Agata shrine, and then we have the Uji shrine and the Kohata shrine. So the Agata shrine and the Uji shrine were both actually hand-drawn and hand-stamped Goshuin. Kohata shrine, it was just like a pre-printed thing, but they filled in the correct date. And then I left a space open here for the Ujikami shrine. I'm gonna come back one day to fill that out. But later on during my Japan trip, I actually went to Tokyo, and I spent a day at Enoshima. So this is from the Enoshima Jinja, and this is also just like a pre-printed thing that they filled in the dates. And on the side, you can see it's a little bit smudged. I want to show you guys is some stuff I got at the Heiwa Shoten bookstore. So this is actually like the last thing I did in Uji before I went down to Osaka at the end of the day. And this is, I think, about like a 10 or 15 minute walk away from the Uji Suikan bridge. And on Twitter, I saw that they had like a nice display of San Euphonium books and stuff, and they often do events related to Kyoto animation there. So I decided to give that bookstore a visit, and I picked up these two books. So first up, we have one of the novels from this original Sound Euphonium series by Takeda Ayano. This one's called Tobitatsu Kimi no Se o Miyageru. And this is, from what I understand, a novel focusing on the Minami-Chu quartet. So Natsuki, Yuko, Nozumi, and Mizore. So it's kind of a spin-off novel. But yeah, I'll have to give this a read sometime. And this other book that I bought is Anime Style from 2015, November 2015. I don't know why they reprinted this book, but I guess it's because it's the 10th anniversary of Sound Euphonium, so I guess that makes sense. But yeah, they reprinted an old magazine from 2015 that was advertising the first season of Sound Euphonium. So this is what it looks like on the inside. Some articles and pictures and screenshots, preview of the upcoming seishun drama, youth drama. Or actually, I don't know, maybe this magazine came out after the series already aired, but either way, it came out the same year as the first season of Sound Euphonium. We have an interview here with Ishihara Tatsuya and Naoko Yamada. Yeah, now that I look at it, this probably came out after the season aired, because they're showing a lot of screenshots that are probably spoilers. Storyboards, cool. Juki Hanada interview, the screenwriter, and that's about it. The rest of this magazine has stuff on what Space Dandy, Ichigo Marshmallow, Strawberry Marshmallow. Wow, we have an article on Fooly Cooly. That's awesome. That's one of my favorite animes, other than Sound Euphonium. Director Kazuya Tsurumaki, the GOAT. He also directed Gundam G-Clux, which stars Tomoyo Kurosawa, the voice of Kumiko from Sound Euphonium. Oh, and some Mushishi stuff. All right, so when I was in Tokyo, I went to Akihabara. The Radio Kaikon building has a store called K-Books, which is a pretty famous or popular second-hand anime goods store. So while I was there, I did find a Hibike Euphonium section with a bunch of items that are typically sold officially in blind bags. And I decided, you know what, maybe it's cheating a little bit, but screw it. I do want to get these. First up, I got this Reina can badge, super cute. Unfortunately, I could not find the matching Kumiko, but maybe one day. And if you guys remember from my YouTube shorts, I've been collecting these Kitauji Wind Ensemble club member photo cards, and I decided to pick up these two when I saw them. Got a Reina and Chieri, and now I can add them to the stack. And last thing, I wanted to show you guys again the photographs I took with my disposable film camera. Not only did I get them scanned digitally, I also got them printed at a local camera print shop. So we got number 1, number 2, these are Cafe Alpen Rose. We got Keihan, Demachiyanagi Station right there. And then we have Demachi, Shotengai Shopping Street. And there's the inside of it. And then we have, this is from the Kawai Bridge. Also from the Kawai Bridge. Also from the Kawai Bridge. Or the Umaku Naritai 2.0 bridge. Then we have from the Kohata Jinja, Sally's home. Kohata Jinja again. We got the horse from the Kohata Jinja. This is from the Agata Jinja, the Agata Shrine. And then we have the, let me see if I got this right, the Kisen Bridge, not the Asagiri Bridge, I got those mixed up, but this is the Kisen Bridge, where Kumiko and Reno watched fireworks. Kumiko's bench. Kumiko's bench. What is this? The Uji Park. This is Kumiko and Reina's River Walk date in season 3, episode 5. And then we have the Bucho Shikakubashi, failure of a president bridge. Failure of a president bridge again. And then we have, I think this is the Kanryu Bridge, the Taki and Reina Bridge. And then we have the Uji Shrine. And we have the Uji Suikan Bridge. The Uji Suikan Bridge. Keihan Uji Station. This one did not turn out super well. Very dark. We have the Tsuen T crossing in front of the Keihan Uji station. And last but not least, we have the Uji Bridge, or the original Umaku Naritai Bridge. Anyway, that's gonna be it for today. Thank you guys so much again for watching. There is gonna be more San Euphonium and anime and movie related stuff on this channel later this year, so please stay tuned. Please subscribe, like this video. If you want to support this channel, as always, you can support me on kofi.com/AndresShelf. And if you're still interested in the Season 3 Episode 12 shirt, sticker, or tote, you can find the link to my shop down in the description below. Hope you guys enjoy this. Again, happy 10th anniversary to UFO. Happy UFO Sunday. And have an awesome day, you guys. 4, 5, 26. Wait. Oh. What did I do with the 27th exposure?